Credit card stacking, the process of applying for multiple business credit cards at one time, simultaneously, or as close in succession as you possibly can pull it off. The reason it's done this way is in order to be able to get those applications in at several different banks before it can get reported on your credit report and those other banks are made aware you're applying for so much credit at one time. This strategy is very effective when done properly, allowing you to get access to tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars at a single time through multiple business credit cards. So what are the benefits? Why is this such a popular strategy? Business credit cards, just like personal credit cards, are the lowest barrier to entry to quality funding. You don't have to have any financials on average. You don't have to have any financials. You don't have to have tax returns. You don't have to have a bunch of documentation. You usually don't technically really need a business, to be completely honest, but it is a more attractive tactic when you do have a business in place and have congruent business information lined up when you apply. Technically, they're just leaning on your personal credit. If you're qualified for personal credit cards, especially at decent limits, 10,000 or more, then you're typically going to be in pretty good shape to get approved for business credit cards. This strategy, again, can get you access to tens of thousands of dollars in a rapid amount of time with the lowest barrier of entry. So should you be hiring this out to other companies or should you be attempting to do this yourself? The strategy is not that complex, though it is detailed. You're basically going to pick out a handful of banks, 3 to 5 banks that you're looking to get business credit cards from, that you're hopefully qualified for or have some indication that you will be qualified for. One of the ways of knowing this is if you have any offers or pre-approvals with these institutions already on the personal side, highly likely going to transfer over to the business side. You're going to have to pull up multiple web browsers, pull up each one of these applications, fill them out to their entirety, and do your best to hit submit on these applications at one time or as close in succession as reasonably possible to do this on your own as effectively as possible. The ideal factor in this is making sure that these business credit cards usually have some kind of 0% offer from 6 to 20 plus months. That's ideally the case because you usually want to leverage all of this capital to start or expand your existing business. And you want to do so with the lowest cost associated as you possibly can. So you're going to have to pick institutions that have these offers at one time, have online applications that you have a good opportunity to get approved for, and you're going to have to do it almost simultaneously. Should you outsource this out? Simply put, it depends. Are you efficient enough to do the data and the research to find out what banks you have the likelihood to getting approved with? And then on top of that, doing the research to find the best business credit cards and offers that are going to fit for you and capable of filling out those applications all at one time and successfully submitting them back to back to improve your approval odds before that information gets reported back to the bureaus. If you're not efficient enough or don't have enough knowledge base or confidence to do all of this at one time, then you're probably going to want to consider hiring a company, a legitimate one, to do this process for you and guide you through it. Now, of course, you're going to pay a handsome premium for this. Many of these companies are somewhere between 5, 10%, maybe even 15% of whatever you get approved for is getting paid out to these companies. And if you're getting, let's just say $100,000, that's $5,000, $10,000 or $15,000 gone out of the window. The other premium is time. If it's going to take you months to put this strategy together and execute it, you could be missing out on $5,000, $10,000 or $15,000 in business revenue if you had gotten this funding sooner. So the simplest answer is it depends on you. You need to understand, am I qualified? Am I knowledgeable enough, informed enough, and confident enough to find the credit cards that fit me, the ones I have the best approval odds with, do these applications efficiently, congruently, effectively, and submit them in a rapid enough succession to increase my approval odds across multiple different institutions. If you don't believe so and you need access to this funding, then you should consider hiring out a legitimate company that will take care of the bulk of this heavy lifting for you. To all my pioneers, welcome back. To my new viewers, welcome in. Comment down below and let me know if you have any familiarity with this strategy, or if you're looking to hire out any kind of company to do this for you and who you plan to work with. What do you plan on deploying this capital for? Want to learn more about me and the channel? Start in the description, work your way around there and work your way to the About section of the channel. Subscribe, of course, like the video, share it to anybody you feel can benefit from it. Other than that, I want y'all to stay focused, stay in motion. I'll see y'all soon. This is JP from Blueprint for Prosperity Network, a channel dedicated to helping you increase your net worth through relationship banking, maximizing your borrowing capacity, the proper use of life insurance, and the ownership of real estate. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading content on a daily basis to help you customize your blueprint for prosperity.